Good evening. 10:30 in Japan, or just after. So last night at the YouTube Bonenkai, the mother of all Nenkais, or end of the year party, and so Victor sent me a map, and I had trouble getting into the place, and finally figured out that as I was walking towards the venue using the map, that it was slightly off. So I guess on the map what he was trying to tell me was that I was walking parallel to where I wanted to be. So I wasn't on the same street, I was on a parallel street about 30 yards away, something like that. So I was quite close, but it was getting very frustrating to try and find the place, and so I was about 20 minutes late. So I got inside, signed up, and then I was on the team, but I didn't participate. But I won a T-shirt being part of this team, which I promptly lost. But I do have the badges. I've got 3 badges, and maybe the T-shirt is still at the venue. And so I just found this, and all I do is just eat and drink, and I'm just like ashamed of myself for just being for a fat, greedy pig. And but I did meet a few interesting people, and one person, he had a Parker channel, and he had maybe about 9,000 subscribers, something like that. But yeah, one of his videos was like 1.4 million, which was a very funny. Him and a friend did a Parker. Parker is those things where you jump up and down all over places, and I wish it had been around when I was a kid, but it was actually invented about in the 1930s. But we just ran about and jumped over stuff in any way. But if there was actually some training to it, that would have been great. So I hope to meet up with this young man and do a video together, like because it was Parker, but it was like comedy, so they were quite good actually. And then I met another guy that was quite good at editing videos, and he had quite an interesting channel. So then we went to I made a video about it. You may have seen it. There's I did a video about these guys before, where they're in and around the station, and they take people to places, or they like advise people where to go, what to do. And so this guy advises. At first there were around 20 people, and I don't think I really needed to go, because we'd all been drinking a lot, because we got all these drinks tickets, and I must have had about 5 or 6 beers and 2 gin and tonics or something like that. So I was all right. And so Cappuccino man, he was talking to this guy and said, "Oh, it's all you can drink." But the problem is, they want a cut of that bill. They want a cut of the deal. So I'm guessing they're getting 500 yen per person. So it's 2,500 yen, and then they brought us, like, for 16 people, they brought us fucking 6 plates of chips. And so there was, so it's not even like half a plate of chips each. That was the only thing they brought us, and fucking cheap bottled beer. And we were, so if you come to and go, oh, this company might be all over Japan, do not go with these people. Don't let them advise you where to go. We should have just gone to the local hub and just got some beer and snacks. It would have worked out a lot better value. But it was actually funny that we went into that place, and it was like so expensive for and we got ripped off. So my mate Cappuccino, and I'm calling him Kappa now, but Kappa is like is a strange name for like so ugly people in Japan, but I call him Kappa because of Cappuccino. He was also wearing a flat cap. And so the plan was to get the same train home, because he lives a bit further up the road from me. But like I said, when you get in the last train, there aren't so many trains. So I'm guessing that his wife was going to pick him up at the station. But I met a young girl on the train going home, and my bag got stuck in the door, so the train had to like open the doors again. And I started chatting to this girl, and she was quite nice. And so I said after, when we were coming into my station, I said, "Do you want to get a coffee?" So we did. We got a coffee, and we were chatting away in the 7-Eleven with our 100. I bought the coffee, 200 yen. As you know, I'm a big spender, and so I was chatting with her, and she was quite nice. She worked in insurance. You know, I just thought she could have been like catching up with me with some of the insurance tricks I pulled. But so I was like asking her, said, you know, do you want to go out like, you know, tomorrow or day after? She's got, but it like seemed to be a no, and so I just, when she didn't seem interested, I just didn't want to ask. Do anything tomorrow? No, day after? No, yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Yes. So I didn't want to go through the fucking week saying, because generally, if a person wants to go out with you, and they like you, they will just say, yeah, sure. And they'll like cancel previous arrangements. But if it's like, you know, I've got to wash my hair, I've got to shave my fanny, it's, you know, they don't really see any future in meeting that person again, or in this case, me. So we went outside, and I kissed her on the cheek. She was facing me. And then she went to the left and she kissed me on my cheek. But as you can see, look, and I think this is what's been stopping people kissing me. I've only shaved this like the other day. You know, you can see that. All that area there, that is like, you can plant a kiss anywhere there. But like there, you can't. It's difficult. So now I think I'm going to extend this area around, go like that. Just shave all that off, and have like a big expandable goatee or something like that, you know, so people have like access to kiss me. You know, this is what you got to do in these days and ages. Anyway, but she kept on asking, where do I live? She asked me twice, and I'm thinking, why does she want to know? And that's very, I don't know. But I couldn't bring her in, like, because it's a dump, as you well know. Anyway, so that's it. That is my summing up of the Friday night Boninkai, or year-end party. Thanks for watching. If you stayed till the end, I hope you got something out of it. I got a kiss. Bye bye.